to Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, where the horns are up and this burnt orange crowd is ready to help Texas hook 'em. Today, a battle in the Lone Star State, and when you play another team from Texas, it just feels a little bit bigger. As we'll see a team from the American, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on a team from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Roadrunners have been waiting and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Makes a move, and he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So the Texas Longhorns offense will get first crack at it today. To the air, it's Dampier. He'll throw it. Spins away from the defense. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Longhorns will hustle to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. No huddle here for the offense. Guys, when you really take a look at Texas, they had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse, and do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
Grab behind the line. It's Wingo. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark.
Ball is loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Crosses the 10. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And the Longhorns trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. It's Dampier. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on 3rd and goal, they might force it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense picks it up.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Snap to the back. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it just in time. Let's talk for just a second about UTSA. The portal can work wonders if you have specific specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete. Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on third down in DKR. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third. And the Roadrunners will send out the punt unit. You ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Finds his man. It's Price. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air. It's Dampier. Fires to the right. He's got it. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Wingo. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Longhorns are flying down the field. Motion from the back. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end.
Not the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Longhorns line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. To the air on first down. The screen, he's got wheels. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Roadrunners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the option. Quick toss. Can't get him to the ground. Forced out of bounds right at the 33-yard line. Really good pickup there. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Turning it on. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Roadrunners with the 1st and 10. It's a reverse. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Out of the gun, the dude to the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The Roadrunners are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. Special teams heading out after the 3rd down completion's not quite special enough to move the chains. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Defensively, you got them backed up. There's two options that they're going to do. They're going to run the football and be conservative, or they're going to try to take shots down the field. They tried to take a shot. Defense was ready. Nice pass rush. Way to get to the QB and get after that sucker.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll do it himself on the draw. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, but we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And the Roadrunners will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll run it from the gun. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And the Longhorns in the hurry-up.
How about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football.
He'll take a shot. Oh, what a cut! Touchdown, Texas! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm over, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas Tech is showing little remorse for its opponent today. Feels like ever since they arrived at the stadium, that Red Raiders offense has been a buzzsaw. They're up 14 over Sam Houston. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Roadrunners in a good spot here with second and short. The play action fake. Rush is on him. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. Fourth down coming up. The kick is on its way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Power football with the run. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man down the middle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Punt is in the air. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Roadrunners will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Back to throw, it's Dampier. Makes the grab. The yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Longhorns headed quickly to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off play action. That pass is incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Tight end getting vertical. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Longhorns are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's second and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown Longhorns! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The option look. Now the toss. Breaks into the open. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. The Roadrunners can really attack on this second and short. Out of the gun, the inside give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Wilson. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Trying to set up the screen. Thought they had something set up there, but he'll be stopped just short, and it'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Roadrunners will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Let's take just a moment here and talk a little about Texas. They had some holes to fill on the roster. They've gone into the portal. They brought in a pretty decent haul. How good do you think this staff feels right now addressing those areas of need, David?
Well, I think you feel really good about bringing in quality depth, experience depth, but now the trick is to merge it with your other guys and everybody get on the same page, and moving in the same direction.
The coaching staff is so excited, too. They feel like if they can stay healthy, they can take an extra step versus where they were a year ago because of these new bodies they found through the portal.
Pressure coming. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Quarterback gets enough. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Longhorns come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. On the run, it's Price. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. A strike downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. And the Longhorns didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, it's Dampier. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
7 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at DKR.
The Longhorns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Roadrunners racing to the line in a hurry-up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game particularly. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step up and help him out. That was a very good throw. His receiver has got to be able to make that catch. It just takes one play to get momentum and build some confidence, but the guys around the quarterback, they've now got to step up for this offense.
Got it in the middle, it's Wingo. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Looking for a crease, it's Price. Breaks the tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
downs, he had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Unloads quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quick release on the RPO. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. A 1st down for the offense. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a little off. Incomplete. Ball will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. QB draw. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Back to pass, it's Dampier. Moving away from pressure. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They continue to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. On the ground is Price. He's going to lose a yard on that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got an open man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Trying play action. And the DB right with him to knock it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Longhorns really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the RPO, complete. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Texas! These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wide receiver comes in motion. A designed run for the quarterback. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And it's another 1st and 10 play. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. A couple of yards short of the 1st down in your own territory, but they are going to go. It's loose. They recover their own fumble, but doesn't do them a lot of good as it was 4th down, and they'll give up the ball. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quick completion to the right. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. The Longhorns are in the hurry-up. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Makes the grab. It's Price. And game tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. The give from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And the returner will be brought down. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun. Give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Roadrunners need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun. Wants to pass. Got a man. It's Smith. He stopped just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Needed more to move the sticks. It'll be 4th down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Bring in the heat. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Price. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give to the back. He breaks a tackle. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extreme. Not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. He's stopped after picking up 1 to the 23. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And the Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the 1st half and starting off the 2nd half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
The Longhorns decide to punt it away. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Going right to work up top. Here's the heat. Going to try to get it himself. Kept it, and he's past the marker. And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jones. Oh, he's getting ahead. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Number 20.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll move the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out.
That keeps the score. Texas 27.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. On the move. Makes his man miss. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's looking deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. That's the way you get things going. A huge play and now attacking from just inside the red zone. He'll pull it on the read. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Dropping back, it's Owens. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the beatdown has ensued.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Akron has been blitzed from the opening kick. And as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. They're trailing by 32 to UNLV. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Roadrunners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Roadrunners want to move quickly.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his back in the middle.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline and you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
It's a turnover on down.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He's up to 81 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And from this angle, I don't think he got the 1st down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. They boot it away on 4th down. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They'll immediately call timeout. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. The short hands. It's Smith. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try to do it himself. Keeps it and gets the 1st down. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Deep shot for the end zone. Intercepted deep in his own end. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Reads it, fires complete.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.